How's it, my band of friends? Thought I'll, yeah, told you in the first video or second video I would like to tell you what I'm busy with and what I'm doing and all my bugger ups, and now I haven't. I do kit reviews because I'm so excited about the stuff which I find. But anyway, let's get you up to scale. What's going on the absolute beginner's bench, desk, door, whatever he got himself here together, and. But I'm busy. You might remember, those of you who have seen my other videos, you might remember I was busy with a Superbird, which I wrongly called the Firebird, and luckily there was somebody who actually listens to what I'm saying and corrected me. Thank you very much for that. So the Superbird, I did it yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow, and I did it over yellow and over yellow. And every time I just show it some 2000 grit paper or even the rubbing compound, blue comes through at the edges. And I got so frustrated, and that yellow is just not covering, and I heard other people have problems with yellows. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You're welcome to give me tips there. In the meantime, I am not started with a cooking program, but I've put it in the bars, and you would like, what is in there? This is a huge thing. It doesn't even fit in a normal ice cream box. It's just a huge model. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. It's this one. Yeah, it's enormous. Well, anyway, here it is. Let's take that off the table. The bath of shame. Here we go. And I will do it a different color. I haven't quite decided which one yet. Maybe I use something like that, nice and red, but I also want to do that 309 Mustang of mine in red. Maybe I choose a different color. It's not that I have lots to choose from, or otherwise I just get something. But yeah, there's still something, or I will try some of my nail polish colors. There are some very nice colors around there, so I'll see what I do. But yeah, that didn't work out well. So this yellow is coming off, and what bath is it? What did it look like? Well, it is a bath of what is in South Africa known as decal. Here you go. It's actually a chloroxylenol, and the reason it's written twice on here, because on most of our products the stuff is in English and in Afrikaans. So chloroxylenol, and that is what is in here. Got that at a special the other day on a mall opening, and you mix that 50-50 with water, put your model in overnight, sometimes a bit longer, and the color and the paint comes right off, which is very, very nice, and it doesn't attack the plastic at all, which is wonderful. And this is it smells very healthy. It smells like a bloody hospital in here. And my wife hasn't discovered that I have borrowed that huge bowl of hers yet. Normally I have my own bowls where I do this stuff, but they just didn't fit in the normal bowls. It's just too big, this thing. All right, so I'm using this to mend all my mistakes or get rid of color. As you can see here, I'm having myself, it's 9:30 in the evening here or something like that, and I'm having myself a Weissbier. Which is very nice, which we are lucky enough. We have a German importer here in Cape Town, and he actually gets those in for us, and every now and again I just go there and grab myself a 6-pack of something. They're very, very nice. I love Weissbier. Then what I'm really busy with right now is that thing over here. Painted it now a couple of times. It's a 53 Thunderbird. You can see here, still needs a bit of clear coat, still needs a bit of sanding, certainly needs a bit of polishing. Though that is something which I'm just not really fantastically good with, the polishing and that kind of stuff. I'll still need to get a little bit better with that, but with time. This is a nice body to practice on. Actually, my wife chose that one. It was one of the case going into the model shop, got myself something, and then I said, what would you like, baby, for me to build? And then she chose that one. Nice way to get myself a second model. So here we are. That's her. That obviously is then the, here you go, you can see in the light there all all the little dots and doodles, so there's still lots of work to be done over here. There you go. Why it doesn't look quite the same, so there's still some work to be done. Anyway, lots of work to be done actually. Then this is the underside of it. I've kind of finished with that one, or a couple of touch-ups. So that actually looks very nice. It sits on all four wheels very nicely. There you can see it. There we go. So that's already done very nicely. Then I have the two inside pieces. Here we go. So that's what they're going to look like, white and the red on top. There will be some silver as well. So that's how far I am with that. Then that's the inside, the pan. I'm busy with that. Lots of touch-ups doing on the inside. I did that freehand. I tried something like this. Art masking food. Don't bother with it. Useless. Absolutely useless. Had to remove everything. Was a mess. And I'm now doing it by hand, and I hope I'll get it more or less okay. Well, we will get there, but there's still some work on this one. There we go. Let's put it on that side. So here are the lights. I put the lenses in already so long. What I use is this stuff here, micro metal foil adhesive, because it's you can clean it up with water. It dries translucent. So you put it on one side, let it dry for 10 minutes, and then you just prop the lenses in. Works very nice. And then if you want to, and that's what I normally do, I just take a little bit of window glue. I think normal wood glue would probably do as well. Thin it up a little bit and then just do it over the edges. Wipe the excess off, and then you end up with this. Here you are. Right, so this is what I put on then, and I have then that goes in there, so it gives you an idea of where this is supposed to go. Right, I've done the steering wheel, which is over here. It still needs the chrome rim. I'll do that on later. Steering wheel actually broke when I took it out. As you can see, the mending job down there, not very good, so that will still get some attention with a very fine blade. And then I have done the dashboard, which looks like this right now. And may I say so myself, that didn't come out too bad. What I use in this case is, well, I bought at the very beginning, I bought this Mark Fit from Tamiya. Well, that's very nice if you put it on before that, and you can shovel around your decals when you put them on. And then this stuff here is very expensive here by us, but I got the setting solution which you put on second. So this is what I use for the decals to actually adhere to the dashboard properly. Where is my dashboard now? Because I want to, here it is. So if you look on the speedo, oh, come on, don't focus on the bottle at the back. Here we go. If you look at the speedo, you look at the red dot. Now that's all one decal, and you see how it conformed to the form over there. Let's see if you can get it a bit closer. Come on, do it. Oh, can't do it. Here we go. That's the closest I can show to you. So it came out very nicely, and that actually worked well for a change. So that's very nice. Done that. So that's really cool. And yeah, and that's it. That's what I'm busy with. I did that review of the 302 Boss. I might want to, while this is all drying up, because that's what it's busy doing right now, I will give this one another couple of layers of white over here. And once I've done that, so it gets the same color than the bonnet, or hood as we say. There we go, as you can, if you see very carefully, you can see that white is more eggshell, and the other white is still more like the molding was when I took it out. So yeah, that obviously two different colors. We don't want that, so that has to be corrected and will be corrected shortly. Right, and that is what I'm busy with. Actually love this model a lot. It basically fell together so far. Very, very nice. Even the engine, the exhaust, very nice. I had to do a little bit, if you look at it, I had to do a little bit of chroming and metal gunning here on the exhaust system. Did that. Still a little of touching up over there to do. So that worked out very, very nicely. And doesn't look too bad. So once it's on, obviously it gets a touch up, and then it should be okay. Right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for having a look. That's what's going on my bench, as you can see. Still an absolute beginner, still lots of mistakes. But it looks a lot better than it looked in the beginning. So next step is going, and I'm loving it. All right, while we are here, let me just show you one model which I've actually finished, which I just called finished. Also, there always is some work to do. It's this one here. It's a 37 Ford van. There you go. That's how it looks from the front. Yeah. You see some touching up there. There it looks from the side. There you can see it from the back. From the other side. You can see there are some mistakes, some glues and some touching up I had to do. This one actually comes off, which is very nice. I'm not taking it off now, it will break. No. So that actually comes off, and you can see the engine in there. So yeah, I actually like that very much. I thought that didn't come out too bad. Looks cute. And love it. Still going to do some touching up here and there, but apart from that, very nice. Well, thanks very much for watching, and we talk again a little bit later. Zum Wohl. Prost.